In World War I, nations had to command every resource and person to win in what's known as total war. This wasn't just about soldiers fighting, it was about using entire societies in the war effort. One of the most iconic pieces of propaganda was the British recruitment poster, which featured Lord Kitchener with a pointed finger and the words, "Your country needs you." This poster wasn't just a call to arms, it was a personal summons to each person who saw it that made them feel involved in the national cause. Art and media became powerful tools of public opinion. For example, artists like Christopher Nevinson and John Nash painted the harsh realities and emotional weight of the war. Their works served to both document the conflict and stir patriotic feelings. Newspapers and films played their part too, and showed the heroism of soldiers and vilified the enemy to keep the population engaged and supportive of the war effort. Nationalism surged as countries emphasized their cultural and historical superiority. In Australia, for example, the Gallipoli Campaign became a significant national legend, which symbolized Australian bravery and sacrifice, even though the campaign failed. This sense of national pride and identity was used to gain support for the war effort, even in distant colonies. The war saw the introduction of new deadly technologies. Machine guns, like the Maxim gun, could fire hundreds of rounds a minute and mow down troops as they advanced. Poison gas, first used in large scale at the Second Battle of Ypres, shown here, caused deaths and long-term suffering. Tanks, used by the British at the Battle of Fleur-Courcelette, aimed to break the deadlock of trench warfare, while airplanes changed recon and became weapons themselves. One of the most infamous battles of the war, the Battle of the Somme, highlighted the brutal efficiency of these new technologies. Launched on July 1, 1916, it was intended to break through German defenses. However, despite the massive bombardment and the use of tanks for the first time, the battle resulted in over 1 million casualties, without significant gain, which showed the devastating stalemate of trench warfare. World War I was not just fought on the battlefields, but in the hearts and minds of people across the world, using every tool available to maintain support for a war of unprecedented scale and devastation. Will we fight another world war? Tell us in the comments, share to ask your friends, like the video, and subscribe for more.